So I think it depends on the horizon of your investment. If you're thinking like this has to land in the next 3-4 quarters, you may be disappointed. But if you look at over the next 5 years, we see AI as a mega trend that isn't going to slow. It's actually going to continue to pick up pace.
Hold on to your seats, investors, because the stock market has recently been lit up by one electrifying entity, Nvidia. Imagine a company soaring from mere gaming chip manufacturer to the vanguard of the AI revolution. Now, sprinkle a bit of Wall Street drama, throw in tech titans like Amazon and Microsoft, and you've got a concoction too compelling to ignore. While the stock price dipped slightly since peaking in June, seasoned investors see this as a glittering buying opportunity. But why exactly? And what does the future hold for Nvidia in this capex-rich landscape ruled by hyperscale data centers and surging AI demands? But first, if you want to keep up with Nvidia and AMD's latest updates and keep up with the stock market's latest news, you can follow our Twitter account. We post multiple times daily about the biggest changes and catalysts in the market, so click the follow button if you don't want to miss the newest market updates. Now, back to today's video.
You probably recall, over the course of the last 10 years, 15 years, almost everybody who sits on a stage like this would tell you it is vital that your children learn computer science. And in fact, it's almost exactly the opposite. Everybody in the world is now a programmer. This is the miracle of artificial intelligence. The countries, the people that understand how to solve a domain problem in digital biology or in education of young people or in manufacturing or in farming, those people who understand domain expertise now can utilize technology that is readily available to you. You now have a computer that will do what you tell it to do. And also to realize that to engage AI is a lot easier now than at any time in the history of computing. It is vital that we upskill everyone. And the upskilling process, I believe, will be delightful, surprising, to realize that this computer can perform all these things that you're instructing it to do and doing it so easily.
When you think of Nvidia, what comes to mind? Gaming, incredible graphics, maybe even that elusive stock you wish you'd bought earlier this year. Founded in 1993, Nvidia has metamorphosed right under our noses. Through calculated strategies and cutting-edge technology, it's now synonymous with artificial intelligence. But don't let the recent 20% dip throw you off. This tech giant is far from a one-hit wonder. You see, Nvidia's ascension has been largely powered, pun intended, by hyperscalers, those mammoth data centers owned by companies like Amazon and Microsoft. Together, they've fueled Nvidia's revenue, driving it to astronomical heights. Alphabet, Google's parent company, for instance, shelled out around $31 billion on capital expenditures in 2023, with projections touching $50 billion this year. That's more money than some small countries have in their entire GDP. And it's all for AI, the darling of the tech world. However, technology is akin to fashion. What's hot today might turn passé tomorrow, but Nvidia seems ready for this catwalk. During earnings calls, tech giants reminded us that underinvesting is riskier than overinvesting. The risk of underinvesting is dramatically greater than the risk of overinvesting for us here, said Alphabet CEO Sundar Pichai. The consensus: more AI, more Nvidia, more everything. Yet therein lies the question: what's Nvidia's next big move? For those pondering whether AI applications can really generate material revenue, or if Nvidia can maintain its market leader status, let's take a stroll down to their latest venture, networking infrastructure. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Investocracy.
CSIC is an enterprise AI solution provider based in Singapore. When customers approach us, we feel a lot of issues with traditional OCR. Too slow, too complex, and too expensive. Today, we use our LLM-based intelligent document processing to process unstructured documents in a fast and cost-efficient way with the support of the Nvidia GPU. I'll give you an example. When our FSA customers want to increase the loan book without any additional human resource, they upload the loan document to our dashboard to get the structured data automatically and perform the credit analysis and the fraud detection and the loan monitoring and generate the credit memo automatically. Our switch to Triton give a lot of benefit. Okay, first, previously we use a multiple backend to train multiple model. Now, one framework can support multiple model. Second, leads efficiency improvement more than 50%. The third one is reasoning speed increase of 10 to 50%. Yeah, we use the fast transformer and the TensorRT to train the larger LLM. So that's why we can easily use this one framework to manage different kind of GPU with a single framework. Inception program is invaluable and incredible. Especially the APAC team helps CSS grow in many ways, including the GTM together, introduce different partner and customer to CSS, and invite us to join the different incredible and impactful events. One of our solution called intelligent document processing to help our customer to process unstructured document to automate the workflow from end to end. Second, we also have another solution called fast lender workflow automation solutions. So the customer use our solution to increase the loan book without any additional human resource for fast credit decisions. So today we work with Nvidia very closely. We are ready to become one of the first LM service provider in APAC.
Historically dominated by Ethernet, the arena is ripe for disruption due to the immense data demands of AI computing. Enter NVIDIA's Spectrum X platform. Spectrum X is NVIDIA's ace in the hole, a sprawling Ethernet-based solution for data centers aiming to rise to AI glory without the astronomical retrofit costs of transitioning to alternative tech like InfiniBand. According to Mordor Intelligence, the data center networking infrastructure market is projected to hit $26 billion in 2024, with an 18% CAGR through 2029. NVIDIA last quarter earned nearly $3 billion from its networking products, showcasing a promising new revenue stream. Dick James of Tech Insights noted, "This networking move could well define NVIDIA's second wind." Of course, it's not all smooth sailing. Broadcom, another heavyweight, is already staking a claim in this gold rush. NVIDIA's not just up against numbers, but also pedigree. In recent weeks, NVIDIA has been navigating turbulent seas. The unveiling of its Blackwell chips got delayed by 3 months, sending its shares plummeting by 20%. Still, Wall Street remained unflustered. Analysts like Stacy Rasgon from Bernstein aren't fretting. NVIDIA's competitive window is so large right now that we don't think a 3-month delay will cause significant share shifts. Big Tech's appetite for NVIDIA's products, particularly from megacap companies, hasn't waned. Perhaps this voyage is more about making occasional pit stops than it is about avoiding stormy weather altogether. Investors eagerly await NVIDIA's second quarter earnings report on August 28th. Expected revenue growth of 111.26% to $28.54 billion, and a significant GAAP EPS jump promises a thrilling reveal. Market analysts are betting on revenue growth to continue, albeit at a slower pace in subsequent years, 97.94% for 2024, 37.72% for 2025, and 13.67% for 2026. Imagine Netflix's stock after announcing a Stranger Things release. NVIDIA's anticipating an equally electrifying response. Missed revenue and guidance, on the other hand, could be catastrophic. Eddie Pan from Investor Place retains a long position in NVIDIA, like a captain confident in charting familiar waters. Investors, both seasoned and new, have their eyes glued on August 28th, Pan notes. Given NVIDIA's track record, it's like gambling on a seasoned poker player. You know the odds are in your favor. So what does this all mean for the casual investor or even the stock market aficionado? Is NVIDIA still a golden ticket to the Willy Wonka factory that is Wall Street? But before going through it, if you made it this far into the video, thank you. These videos take a lot of effort and time to make. If you enjoyed them, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. This goes a long way in helping us grow. That said, back to the video.
Look, I want to move on, but the point is you wouldn't be buying NVIDIA here. Would you buy it under $100? I don't know. I want to leave folks with the last piece of advice.
I would wait for it to come down quite substantially at this stage. And if I was betting one stock against the other, I would basically look at trying to go long on AMD and short on Nvidia if I could pull off that kind of trading strategy. So that's what I would be looking to do here in this situation. Basically have a neutral position overall in terms of where that market goes, where semiconductors go, but basically say I think AMD has more runway than someone like Nvidia has. And so that's the bet that I would be placing in that market.
The case for investing in Nvidia has never been clearer. Despite recent stumbles, Nvidia continues to demonstrate phenomenal growth and market strength. The rapid advancement in AI, the burgeoning network infrastructure market, and bullish forecasts paint a promising picture. At its current stock price, Nvidia isn't just a platform, but a serious contender for long-term growth. Currently standing tall amongst its peers, Nvidia's hold on the semiconductor and AI industry seems resilient. Their Spectrum X platform heralds new revenue channels and potentially dominance in a hitherto Ethernet-dominated market. As of now, even with competition from rivals like Broadcom, being a part of Nvidia's journey is like being a shareholder in the future of technology itself. Anticipate Nvidia's upcoming Q2 earnings report to bring titillating revelations. Expected revenue growth, GAAP EPS leaps, and the progress of its networking solutions will be under the microscope. Short-term blips like the Blackwell chip delay seem minor when viewed against Nvidia's historical reliability and exponential growth trajectory. So, investors, what's your take? Does Nvidia still have the allure to diversify your portfolio? Has the company's recent pivot into networking solutions strengthened your confidence, or do you harbor reservations after the stock's recent dip? Let's keep the conversation going. Join us in speculating how Nvidia will navigate this promising yet tricky landscape. Stay tuned, because in the ever-volatile stock market, Nvidia seems poised for the next climb up the roller coaster to financial stardom.